Hey guys, we gamers here. Welcome back to Stanley Parable. Well, now, in the last two episodes, the first one we played by the rules. Second one, last one, we got the achievement, the 430 achievement, and we got the crazy ending. Now, we're going to do another ending, which is going through mostly the normal until we get to where it says mind control. When we get to where it says mind control, we do not go through the door that says mind control.
All of his co-workers were gone.
To the left.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
He completely boarded up the broom closet. You cannot go into the broom closet anymore. After those few times, he completely boarded it up so that no one can go in there again. I find that always so funny.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
We'll see if I can get to where I can end up using that bathroom. We'll see if I can do it again. Did it. See? Now you can get to the bathroom. Ta-da! Money in the morning, money in the evening, money for breakfast, money crisp. Yeah, I did it. I don't know if the doors will open again. No, they don't. I have to restart. Okay. Let us begin the game again. Now the boards will be gone this time, but we'll continue from where we were. Don't worry.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
It's usually hard to time that perfectly. Yeah, once you're able to.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I guess I'm really itchy. Got the itches.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
And then we'll just do what we're supposed to do.
The moment he entered his manager's office, Stanley froze in his tracks. Not a living soul anywhere. Could he really be all... Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
That's not New Age. I like how it says calming New Age music.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
It's going to be very dark, so expect darkness, guys. Ugh. So how you guys liking the series so far? Pretty cool, huh? This game is always really interesting in the fact that there's so many ways you can end the game and make your own endings and things like that. You know, it's always so interesting.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
And no, we're going this way.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
It's another ending.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
Oh, sorry guys. Things being in the way.
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Way. Yoi. Yoi. We did it. Yoi.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story.
I understand you guys
Trapped
can't
forever
see.
in
I
his narrow
can't
vision
see
of what
anything
this
either.
world is.
Just imagine
Perhaps his
two
death was a
smushers in
very
front of us.
loss, like plucking the eyeballs
And each time it
from a blind
smushes a
man.
thing, it
So he
becomes a
resigned
flat
and
end.
willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
And
"Farewell, Stanley," cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
I think now we're supposed to walk somewhere. I can't see anything. I honestly cannot see crap. Here we go.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
Yeah, you.
When every
biatch.
path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life
Here's the
the
map
same.
of the whole building.
Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the
Office
moment he
layout.
hit start?
Corridor. Double doors section. Filing cabinets. Different paintings. Stanley's computer. And yes, in the game you cannot jump whatsoever. Ta-da. Door number 1, 2, and 3. Buttons. Then we go either left or right to see more stuff. Let's create it. Boss's office. I think this is the concept that they were, the process of the concept that they were doing for this game. And here's the final thing. See, scenes from the development of the boss's office. This is where I started. That's what happened next, and that's the end of it. Employee lounge. Mind control facility. Narration outtakes.
Now look closely, Stanley. See how it's impossible for the player to do anything in this
Allow
room.
for the entire
Perfect
game.
example of poor
Roughly
level
3
design.
separate
Textbook
times over.
mistake. It's the kind of thing you pick up on intuitively if you have even the most fundamental understanding of good and bad game design. Of course, you being you, you'll probably spend the next hour trying to solve it. Here, I'm just going to make this easy on you. Oh, I don't know. How about they're throwing a surprise party for him for all his button pushing? Does that sound plausible to you? Push the number 4.
Yeah, those are all the outtakes of his talkings throughout the entire game. As you can see, I could barely even hear it either. But it is very interesting how many times he made stuff for the talking and stuff like that. There's a lot, actually. It's really amazing. Zending model. I think this was the area where the tutorial is supposed to be in. Zending levers. Okay. Trailers. Ran 4 major teaser trailers. now. It's a creepy trailer, I'll give you that much. Where am I? There I am. I just got extremely disoriented. Zending. I just don't know what that means. This game is now paused. Begin the game again. Zoom the game. This is the escape menu. I never saw the red button before. I'll let you know that much. Meeting room. Maintenance. Maintenance. Vent maintenance. Two options. And one option. Yeah. So basically, what it started off as is if you disobeyed them, you'll end up going through maintenance just to get back to where you're supposed to go. So it's just one whole storyline. Right here, they changed it to two options where you can go to display way and end up meeting a different story path. And these are just different ways that they made the whole first choice. Maintenance layout. All the different ways that it came up with. The apartment timer. This is supposed to be based on ending as well. This part. This is another area that's in the game, just different, modeled differently. The office. Lounge. I'll show you the lounge next time, I definitely will. Narrator's emails. Screenshots of Stanley Parable HD Remix. These are all the stuff. The printer. Oh, this is the other direction. And here is the maintenance room. I don't know if there's anything else I can show you. Let's see. Ah, some more offices. Stanley's office. Yeah. I think Stanley's office went through many different model changes. As you can tell. The original. You ended up getting two computers here. And this is what you see in the game. Game design makeup. Yeah, it's very creepy. Now back to this room. Here's the countdown room. That is not exactly what it shows in the actual game here, but I think it was from the older versions or other versions that they made. And this is what the monitor room elevator used to look like. Countdown desk. Freedom ending. See, they went through different ways of making the freedom ending. That's it. That's everything that they made for the game.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free. Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let time...
Time waits For no man. Alright. Basically here you're supposed to be able to, you have to go back to the beginning again now. Because it'll remain a black screen forever. Until you do it. Alright guys. This one was a longer one than the other two. Just because of the fact that this section of, this ending included more information about how the game was made and stuff like that. Because originally you were never supposed to even go that direction. You're supposed to follow the path, and that was the intended way for the game. That ending is easier to get to, and it's very informative. It really does tell you everything that the creator went through in designing old Stanley Parable to get into this Stanley Parable. It's very, very informative. There's other like secrets and Easter eggs that we can do, but those can wait for another episode. So thank you guys so much for watching. I know this wasn't a longer one, but I like this game just because of the fact that there's so many endings to it, and there's so many ways you can do the game. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.